think one of the reasons people often talk about the benefits of being in therapy or having gone to therapy yourself as a mental health provider is just to understand the vulnerability that goes into it. So I'm a pediatric psychologist, which means I provide services to children, but I primarily work, not primarily, but I often work with parents, and they're a really big part of treatment. And so not only is it vulnerable for the child themselves to kind of come in and talk about all the things that are not going well, especially because our intake focuses on all the things that are not going well. But the parents have to also choose to bring in their child and share the way their parenting approach and style hasn't worked. Maybe a parenting style that has been passed on through generations. Maybe that is culturally valid and trusted in, by the entire family. And maybe it's just not working. And that can feel so vulnerable and so shameful for families. And it's really tough to kind of balance the line of like our recommendations, where I really do try to adapt it for each and every family. I'll say something like, look, this is an ideal world how this would look. Now let's talk realistically what it's actually going to look like in your family to implement some of these changes. And really validating that most parents want the very best for their child, and that they are still an expert on their child and they have some really great instincts. And we've been training this forever, right? Like I had 10 years of training and experience working with kids and specializing in psychology. There's a reason why there are specialists, because some of it is not intuitive, and that does not make you a bad parent. And I just really hope that comes across with my family, is that I have nothing but respect and love for them, and that I hope they don't feel ashamed seeking help, because we know how hard that can be.